Now that we've seen a bit of Season 2, we have to ask ourselves, who is the Candlemaker? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and today we're going to talk a little bit about Doom Patrol's villain, the Candlemaker. If you're looking for your place for all your comic book news, rumors, and reviews, all while looking for the best and positive in those characters we love, make sure you hit that like button and press subscribe. Well, we are about halfway through the second season of Doom Patrol. And although this season has been slightly abbreviated by the worldwide health crisis, we have been introduced to a very interesting new villain, the Candlemaker. Now, you can be forgiven if you are unfamiliar with this bad guy, because he is kind of obscure and only has appeared in a handful of Doom Patrol issues. So let's take a couple minutes to talk about the Candlemaker, where he comes from, and what his powers are. Now, in the comic books, the Candlemaker is actually an egregore, a collection of thoughts of people that exist in a psychic plane. It's actually a fairly well documented occult phenomena. Now in the comics, he's created by historical tensions from around the world. In other words, he's kind of an avatar of menaces that are to come, like the current health crisis, or in the 20th century, things like World War II and the nuclear bomb. Now he's eons old and has been removed from the physical plane for a really, really long time. But he discovers an opportunity to return through Dorothy's spinner. Now, Dorothy Spinner has the ability to bring her imaginary creatures to life, and he managed to find his way into her subconscious. Using this, he laid in wait for his opportunity to break free of his prison. Now, in the comics, he finally gets his chance when Dorothy is being bullied by a group of boys. She reaches out to the Candlemaker, who offers her 3 wishes. Her first wish was for the death of one of the boys. One of them later on is found dead. His name was Bernard Mueller, and he is found in a field completely disemboweled and crucified. Now, in the comic books, this horrifies Dorothy, and she vows to keep the Candlemaker locked away forever. The Candlemaker remained locked away in her mind until the telephone avatar incident. Now, this involved a group of villains called the Men from Nowhere. Although the full description of the incident kind of goes outside of the scope of the video, eventually, the situation forces Dorothy to revive the Candlemaker, who kills the telephone avatar. Now, in the comics, the third wish is used to resurrect a Doom Patrol teammate, Joshua Clay. In this event in the comics, it actually goes pretty haywire. Dorothy uses the third wish to bring back Joshua Clay, but this frees the Candlemaker. He immediately kills Joshua, and also kills Niles and Robotman, although they are shortly revived by Niles' nanobots. Now, the Candlemaker has some pretty unique powers. He has a tracking ability allowing him to run down his victims. He also has a really unique physiology. He has 3 eyes, although only one of them has a pupil. And he actually has a really weird crown-like device growing out of his head with candles. Now, he has energy projection and dimensional manipulation, along with superhuman strength and a fatal touch. Now, obviously, this story will be altered some for the comics, as it already has been. But the Candlemaker encouraging Dorothy to make a wish is clearly leading us somewhere. I'm not sure if we'll see the Men from Nowhere, or the death of Joshua Clay, Niles, or Robotman, but clearly the situation in the comics with the character does not work out too well. Now, as we go into the rest of the season, maybe we'll follow up a little bit on this, but at least now you know what Candlemaker is capable of. So what do you guys think? Do you think the Candlemaker is a great villain? And do you think he's the kind of bad guy that'll translate well to the big screen? Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.